newsroom? I mean, you had some interesting contenders who you could have made an argument for.
Absolutely. And when you come down to try to pick the sort of, 8 billion people on the planet and who are the 5 billion people, or the 5 people who had the most influence on the news, there's always a hot debate. Although I have to admit that this year was an easier decision than in years past.
Yeah, no question. Your reporters talked to Donald Trump both before, in the springtime,
Right.
and then after the election. Was there a difference that you noticed in between those two interviews?
I think Time has spent more time on the record with the president-elect this year than any news organization. And what we saw from when we spoke to him in the spring to now is someone who's maybe a little lower volume, a little more subdued. For Donald Trump, perhaps a little bit reflective. He told us that it's sad, actually, that the campaign is over. This is someone who loves to be in a fight. And now I think he's thinking about what his next chapter is, but he's also looking back and realizing that this is the beginning of the end for him in his role in American politics.
I mean, he survived that assassination attempt. Is that something that he still thinks about or still with him? Is that something that you covered in the interview?
Absolutely. We pushed him on that. He's more comfortable talking about how that moment affected other people than how it affected him. But I think one of the things that's hard to kind of wrap your mind around with the ubiquity of Donald Trump over the last 10 years, just how extraordinary 2024 was for the president-elect.
All right, Sam, thank you very much. By the way, Times person.